So, one day I was scrolling through Reddit, looking for some good laughs, maybe some Ruby Rose OF leaks. Don't judge me. When I stumbled upon this subreddit, r/confessions. And it got me curious. Deep, dark secrets, complete strangers on the internet? Sign me up. But oh man, I did not realize what I was getting myself into. You know, at first these confessions are pretty tame. Like, oh, I drank 3 liters of milk every day for a month. Here's what happened. And then it goes to, my stepdad touched my...
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
So yeah, these confessions were a huge mess. Some confessions were really short and just kind of meaningless, while other confessions were like these long-ass Stephen King level essays. Like, bro, I ain't reading all that. Some of these people did overshare, bro. It's like, damn, you really trusting random strangers on the internet with this kind of information? Alright, but enough yapping. Let's get into it. I've never watched a film. What do you even mean, bro? How have you never watched a film? I can't even comprehend that. That doesn't make sense to me. How have you never watched a film? My cousin. Taking care of my cousins at the moment, and every time I find myself there, I always go to her room and choke the chicken to her undergarments. Love it when it's the present moment, but feel so guilty afterwards. Just have to let it out. We'll be going over to check the house tomorrow, and with no doubts I will find myself in a room with undergarments.
Huh?
What? Bro, what? If these are your cousins you're taking care of, how old are your cousins, bro? So many questions.
Confusion of the highest order.
I bet you're one of those people who took the walk with your cousins. One of those weird people that took the walk.
Disgusting!
My stepdad touched my dick as a kid, and now I'm kind of bothered by it. My mom married Brent when I was 8. He was so cool. He worked at Nickelodeon and made tons of money. We moved to Hollywood Hills, and I went to an expensive private school. I preferred baths over shower until I was in middle school. There were multiple times when Brent would come in and get me out of my pajamas or whatever. He'd dry me, and multiple times would get deodorant from the cabinet and put some on his fingers and onto my dick. That's madness. What? That man is a freak. That's a freaky ass nigga. I did not know why, but I assumed that he saw something and I did it and was doing it for me. He was nonchalant about it, so it wasn't any different than combing my hair. Did ask why he was doing it, and he said, so your balls stay dry and don't smell. Guys do it all the time.
So that was a fucking lie.
That nigga. This stopped when I stopped taking showers in middle school, and I would put deodorant on my balls. I thought it was normal until high school, and my friends looked at me weird. And when I told them, when I see Brent, all I can see is the dude that touched my dick. I just want to know if I was molested or not, and was my stepdad being sus or not. To answer your question, bro, you were definitely molested. That nigga Brent, that brother definitely on Epstein's list, bro. He definitely went to Epstein Island. That boy is a freak. That nigga weird as hell. That's a freaky ass man. Bro is really jerking your chicken as a little kid. Nah, bro. You gotta talk to your mom. Talk to this man Brent. You gotta let your mom know she's married to a fucking weirdo, bro. This man said all guys do it all the time. Guys do it all the time. Yeah, that was a fucking lie. Next confession. All I think about is money. I graduated from college last year and immediately got a full-time job. I live with my parents because I wouldn't be able to afford living on my own, and I'm always tired and upset from work, and I can't even get rest when I get home because of how demanding my home life is. All I can think about these past few months is how desperately I want to have money and how it would solve all my problems. Which sounds like the most unhealthy mindset ever, except in this case, it literally would solve all my problems. When I see rich people in public, I just want to beat them up. It's especially frustrating because I know there are others out there that have it so much worse than I do, and I should feel grateful for it, but I can't.
It's facts! It's facts!
This is some real shit, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the only thing that's on my mind as well, is that bread, is that paper. That's really the only thing that I'd be thinking about sometimes. I can't blame you for having that top priorities in life right now, especially since you're probably young. You gotta stack your bread, bro. Get your money up, not your funny up.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
You get me? I watched a hentai and ended up crying. So I was horny and decided to watch a hentai and ended up crying and not choking the chicken because I want to be loved like the guy in it. It's been a full year and a half since my ex dumped me, and this hentai made me want to love again. Is this sad? Yo, this is real. This is real as fuck. Sometimes you watch this shit and you're like, damn, I don't even want to beat my meat because you don't even want to choke the chicken because you don't want to empty yourself out anymore because deep down you're empty on the inside, man. Stop watching hentai, man. Come on now. Okay, let's do a speed round real quick. I declined my coworker's LinkedIn friend request. Why? Because You. That's why I don't trust you. Damn, bro, what did your coworker do to you? I'm gonna break up with you soon. I already ate 34 cream eggs this year. 4 pounds for 10. How can I resist? What, big dog? I don't blame you. Cream eggs be slapping, bro. I can't blame you for that. Cream eggs be busting sometimes, you know? All right, let's go back to some normal ones. I'm 26. I think I need help. I'm 26, and for the past few years, I've been dealing with sexual attraction to kids, and I've been looking at indecent images of kids while choking the chicken and getting sexually aroused. I know it's wrong and I need help, but I'm scared. Bro, what? Bro, you just need to find God. No, this is crazy. This is crazy. You just gotta pray on this. You just gotta pray on this, honestly. That's the only solution I got. As a child, there was a specific scene in Angry Bird tunes that turned me on so much. As the title implies, something in Angry Birds cartoons turned me on for some reasons. I was playing Angry Birds and saw the tunes section and watched the episodes that were constantly posted as the weeks passed by. But one episode changed my life and made my horniness so problematic. Season 1, episode 41, timestamp 52 seconds to 58 seconds. The scene where Redbird gets wedged into the pig's skin makes me feel so horny that I started touching myself. I know this sounds really weird, but it's true. To this day, it still kind of makes me horny despite not being sexual at all. I still don't know why it turns me on, and probably never will. It's a weird confession. Needed to get this off my chest. Bro, Angry Birds? Come on, man. Okay, let me not judge just yet. Let me just check out the scene and see what bro was cooking. I've been pretty much lying to everyone. I've been lying to any and everyone about pretty much everything. I'm isolating myself from everyone in my life just to keep up my lies. I don't know why I do it. Started as little things, using a different name under the guise it would be easier to understand than my real name. Before I had even known it, it spiraled out of control. I'm moving close to 6 years living a lie of using a different name and even pretending to be the opposite gender. Every single person I know is a complete different version of myself. I don't even know if I can call myself anymore. I have a different name, age, birthday, interests, hobbies, and personality for each individual. My gender is a lie, my favorite food is a lie, everything is. I have so many personalities, I'm starting to lose track of for which one I use for who. So I decided to isolate myself from the others and slowly cutting everyone off one by one so my lies don't get found out. Really, I find comfort in the fact that my lies are kept safe. I've grown to enjoy my new name and pretending to be someone I know I'm not. I'm starting to care a little about my social relationships as long as I can keep living my life. I feel like a dickhead. Is this Joe Goldberg? Did Joe Goldberg post this? You living under a whole different alias, multiple different aliases. The only reason I can see somebody doing this is either you a serial killer and you trying to escape your old life, or multiple personality disorder, gang. There is no reason for somebody to be living like this. And if you really do feel like a dickhead, just tell everybody the truth, man. Come on now. I fed my dogs all of the leftover dinner. I made a huge pot of beef stew for dinner. Let me just pat myself on the back for a minute. It was amazing. I'm pretty pissed at my boyfriend right now, so since he wasn't home at dinner time, I have 5 dogs that were also waiting for dinner, and I gave them all leftovers, cornbread and everything. Sorry, fucknuts. I hate men. Wow. You are so lucky we live in 2024. You are extremely lucky. If this was the good old days, man, we would have cut a mean left, right, 1-2 piece as soon as bro got back home. You are so lucky we lived in changed time. This would not have been tolerated in my grandpa's generation. I'm a 25-year-old virgin guy, and I really want to fuck someone. As the caption says, I am indeed a 25-year-old guy who was a virgin. Throughout my high school and college years, I mostly focused on studies and nothing else. It was not like I didn't want it, but being an introvert with severe looks-related insecurities due to chronic belittlements for looks. I never got the courage to ask someone out. My college life turned out to be kind of a blessing as my confidence rose, and with a few years, I was in a relationship. There wasn't any sex involved in that relationship, but there was a lot of making out and other things. Anyways, when that relationship ended, fortunately it didn't take away the urge of fucking. And here we are. I already had a high sexual drive, but now it seems to have increased. Wanking my shit 2 to 3 times a day seems to do the trick for now, but I don't know if it'll work for long. I would give advice, but at this rate, I think they're gonna have to make a sequel to 40-Year-Old Virgin starring me. It seems like that's the path I'm heading down right now. If I had to say something, the only thing you can do is just find a girl, talk to her, and get her in bed. That's the only way. Or just pull a Rick Ross. I don't know, man. I think I'm addicted to Benadryl. I started taking Benadryl over a year ago to help me sleep at night, and I've gone completely out of control with taking it. I'm basically addicted to it. If anyone has this problem, how did you get help and stop the addiction? Honestly, bro, if you're addicted to Benadryl, whenever you feel like taking Benadryl, just go to sleep. Best advice I could ever give you. You're welcome. And I think that's going to be the last one. I really did enjoy reading these confessions. Some of them were pretty crazy. Some were pretty tame. But I hope y'all enjoyed watching this video half as much as I enjoyed making it. So if y'all want to see another part, just like for part 2. Or comment in the comment section that you want a part 2. Catch y'all next time.